Right, just a quick video to show you how to make a simple warming cabinet to soften your honey, or to put your frames in to try and reduce the water content. First of all, a bit of 1/4 inch plywood. Cut yourself a piece square, the same size as your hives. Some hives are different sizes on the outside. Mine are 500mm square, so cut a bit of 500mm square 1/4 inch ply. Fix some battens to the bottom. This is the bottom part, so fix some battens to the outer edge, but leave a little gap here, and that's going to be for your cable to run under, like that. So when you have it on the floor, you won't be trapping your cable underneath. So that's all the battens are for, just to give you a bit of clearance for your cable. Now on the other side, what we've got is a 40-watt electric heater. Now that's just fixed. What I've done here is this is polystyrene lined foil. Basically, you can buy it in hardware stores. It's basically just the insulating foil, just to keep a bit of heating, really. Taped around the edges. Your 40-watt heater, that fixes to the inside, roughly in the middle. Try and get in the middle if you can. Your wire, you'll have to drill a hole through to put your wire through. And obviously maybe you have to take the plug off or disconnect your wires in here to get it through, but your wire goes through there, through your slot, so it sits nice and flat on the floor. So that controls your heat up to 40 watt. Just turn that whichever way you need to. What I tend to do is, once I get it set up, I put a thermometer inside, turn these to a certain position, get a temperature, and then just mark these up, so in the future I know which way to turn it to get to whatever temperature I want. So that one's about 30 degrees, that one's about 35 degrees, so you'll soon suss it out. Right, that's your base. Then what you need is a box. What I've used is just 3/4 inch wood by, what is it? I think it's the same size as a super, so roughly 6 inch. I've lined that with the same stuff, same polystyrene foil, just to give it a bit of insulation. That will sit like that, just to give you a bit of space above your heater. And then what I've made, I've got some 1/2 inch ply, and what I've done is just cut a lot of holes in it. I think these are 50mm holes, doesn't really matter, those are quite big holes. That sits on top, that's the same size. That's just to get like your heat through, and to give you something to sit your buckets on, or whatever you put it in your box. So that's basically your bottom part of the box. Then what I've made is a larger box, the same kind of thing, same size, 1/2 inch ply, lined it with the polystyrene insulation, the foil. That sits on top, like so, and that will take that size bucket. Now you can put your top on there, and that's it. That's it finished for if you want to use a bucket that size. Or what you can do, because I made these the same size as my hive, you can add supers on top. Turn them upside down. That sits better. So you can add as many supers as you want. You can either make more wooden boxes, or to save your room, you can use your supers. And you can put as many supers on as you like. You can sit your super on full of frames if you want to put your frames of honey in to try and reduce the water content. So you can basically have a super full of honey there, have that sitting on top. That will now take a 25 litre bucket. That will go inside. So you can fit a 25 litre bucket in. You can put things above with more supers on to give them even more height. You can basically go as high as you like. And then what you do, once you've got your boxes made up, you need to make the top. Now the top is very similar to the bottom. It's just a 1/2 inch board, 1/2 inch ply with a hole drilled in for the cable. And pretty sweet. The only difference is it hasn't got the battens on the edges because you don't need them. This is the top, so that's going to sit above. So it's the same thing. 40-watt heater, electric heater. Tops all insulated with the same polystyrene foil taped up. And what you do, that sits on top. And that's your box made. Now what you can do, instead of using supers, if you like, you can make a box up like that. That's pretty similar to a super. You can put your super frames in there. That'll fit your supers in, or you can put your big bucket in there with that on top. And then you need a gap above your bucket for your heater. So if you put a super on top, like so, that'll give you a bit of space above your bucket. And sit your top on like so. And that's a pretty simple box to make as a walling cabinet. Like I say, you can add as many supers as you like, make it as high as you like. You can fill it full of jars, fill it full of buckets, whatever you like. You've got your heater on the top, your heater on the bottom, and you just set your temperature to whatever you like. And that'll heat up in no time and keep everything soft and warm. Any questions, give me a shout. Okay, cheers.